Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about serving two masters and how we can't do that as Christians. You know, a lot of times in life, we might be consumed by different types of things, and so we have to choose, who we put our faith in. Are you going to put your faith in God, who's got a perfect plan for you, or are you going to put your faith in sin, who's ultimately going to destroy you? What it means that you can't serve two masters. It means you can't serve God and you can't serve money or sin. Like you can't idolize both things at the same time because it won't work. You have to choose. Are you going to choose God or are you going to choose that sin? Are you going to choose God, which produces righteousness and peace, or are you going to choose that sin, whether it's money, like greed, lust, pride? Are you going to choose those things over God, which leads to destruction and death? Because you can't serve both of them. It's like the guy on the fence who thinks he can serve, get a little bit of God and a little bit of sin. But what you don't realize is, the devil owns that fence. If you either have to be all in for God or you're all in for that sin. So you have to make a choice, Are you going to be obedient to God and his teachings, or are you just going to be consumed by that sin and follow the sinful life that this world has taught, that it's okay to be sinful and all of this stuff. So you have to choose. You cannot serve both. You can't love God but also love sin at the same time. You know, you know, as Christians, yeah, we'll still sin, but we love God and we put our eyes towards Him. You know what I mean? So you can't serve both sin and God at the same time. That's what that verse is trying to explain and trying to say. I hope you got a better understanding of what that means. And I love you, but Jesus loves you more.